Joseph, you should know that I'm legendary because I could be the father of Jesus without touching Mary.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Street is Watching. This is the Loud Lounge and my next guest, ladies and gentlemen, this one day me I for introduce him. He has one song where he did drop on his birthday, and it's like most of the time they're around like 9 to 10 minutes thereabout. If you drop that freestyle, the whole Ghana they shake when it comes to rap music. Trust me. VGMA Rapper of the Year. You already know what time it is when I talk about Lyrical Joe is in the building. Broski.
Big man.
Everything cool.
And
Charlie, me, I don't forget time to thank you for coming through for me, DJ Slim Invasion back in the days. Charlie, and people don't really know that. Charlie, we go way back. This is like 2016.
Yeah. Because around that time, they had 5th August 1.
Yes.
So 2016, 17
2016, 15 thereabout. Because this is my days at YFM.
Yeah, YFM.
YFM days. And shouts going out to Mario Kens.
Yes. Shout out.
Mandas right now is chilling in the snow.
He's chilling
there.
That's
why. Chilling. That was when I think he was the first person, or how did I even chance on the first LG record? I think I heard it on YFM. I don't know who put it there.
It was playing YFM in Accra so much, and then by Eddie Blee.
Okay.
Yeah, Eddie Blee.
Okay, so YFM, we used to have that format where we share music across board.
So I'm sure.
All the DJs, we had one email where everybody they dump in music and all that. I'm sure that's how I got to hear it. But first day I heard it, I was like, wow, Charlie, this guy be super dope. And I didn't know rappers who rap in English.
Well, I don't see it to be a bad thing. Normally, Semcrophobia says, why do you only rap in English? The next thing they want to ask is, why won't you rap in Chi? But I know, when we come to that issue, it's a lot because we have lots of languages that is in Ghana. Where Hausa, Dangbe, but it's a whole lot that you could rap in and everything. So me, I feel like when it comes to the local dialects, we were enough rappers doing it.
Yeah.
Me coming to add we have enough. If right now, as I say, counting how many tree rappers are there in this country, plenty. So me coming to
yourself apart
because me coming to add, it won't be anything different. So me to set myself apart, but the goal is still one. It's still now go near the same, push Ghana.
So we'll join the bandwagon of people who feel that music is not really a language. Language is a language.
Yes, music actually, I think it's a feeling.
Okay.
A feeling. And you do one of my so I like it. Some of the Nigerians are area vibe no flower.
Yeah.
You would like it. So then at that point it doesn't become about it's not about the language. In your language, a feeling on the vibe near the banner.
Okay. But to cross borders, do you feel language is important in music?
Definitely. To cross borders.
Yeah.
When you blow across the borders, either you sang it in Chi or whatever, but say that's one or two common language no woman Nipano or Tisasa no Timitia or Besumuye because of Phyllis part in the or Tiasia. So and also play part no matter what.
Yeah. That's because when you came into our booth, our freestyle session, I realized that there were lots of international media that jump on it. And it's not even about that. This is like meme experience. But I'm sure when you drop a song, there are so many reactions being done internationally.
Yes, a lot of them. They almost jump onto it. And sometimes almost reacted to other musicians too, but me more because they can share common interest in what I'm saying. I'm speaking the language easily.
Nice one. Well, LJ is my special guest, and I feel quite growing up as LJ, as a little LJ. How was it like?
growing up in Ghana, there, onye di biya befem.
You go through them.
Oh yeah, I go through them on a normal basis. But one thing that is still the same is from that time, say no matter what, I will do music because
really?
I grew up in a house where my papa opinion, so it was like reggae music.
Really?
Yes, I grew up to reggae music, mostly Bob Marley fan. Till date.
Bob William Nesta.
Kofi Robert. Kofi Marley. I grew up on that, and from that at that age, me picky performing my papa now for no beyond him say I have that thing and all that. It's just that later in life, same thing now me career into rap music. Started writing rap music even in school days and all that.
Okay, but what influenced you to go rap line other than to sing? Because you have a very excellent voice, and I think I've heard you this song that you recently dropped that you were doing the singing. I think Memories, right?
Memories.
Amazing, amazing. Your vocal range for a rapper. For a rapper is extremely good. I didn't know I stick it to singing. Why did you have to?
Okay, so me keeping it mostly. I keep the floor open as a musician. Okay. Honestly, beat in the bar when the music come, whatever it is that I feel like, okay, let me give a hook to this or let me sing around this and rap. No, okay. But the thing is that as rap, no, it was new to me because already na Bob Marley and reggae music, it was singing with nice content and everything. Okay. But when I chanced on rap, it sounded new to me, and especially when I realized that first I rap. No, I was wowed by fast-paced rap. Okay. I was like, how are these people able to do this? I learned that. And see, I made me a rap by learning fast-paced rap. Okay. That's the first, that's how I could like rap.
One influence
and I don't know, me collections of rappers, a lot, Bone Tags, as like the fast-paced rap, Tech 9, Bone Tags, like One Bibre, Busta Rhymes, or they used to like rap fast. And see, I started listening to the normal pace rap and everything. Like I grew up like McCoy, Tupac, Nas, different people. Okay. And then so I realized, okay, this is the concept of doing it normal. And so I chanced on Lil Wayne as well.
Wheezy.
Yeah, Wheezy. Okay. And for the first time, I think I heard a word play.
Okay.
Or I think entendre. Yeah. Okay. I said can be entendre, it means three things or two things. Yeah. I'm like, how is this person like able to do this? So more of my curiosity and they're pushing me to learn these more things or kind of saying saying and see and I mean so me started to say okay me pick Sanuamano.
Okay. Yeah, and this was right about what age?
Oh, this was right because this time now me go so early as me primary days until I'll say even early as 9, 10 and all that. Almost that time I share me doing that time no. Yes happen and me look sharp. Sometimes no baby to set at 7 I said some go for no more back kwan ho beton books in no more music books.
No more,
some of them.
Yes.
Now ubetimi agye na ubetimi atobi lyrics ni bibia me tobi. Na I would know that we na nipa ne kan say no can all those things here. Na me because I was curious na me person me.
Okay. Yes. So who started with copywriting or you just went straight away to write your own rap?
Straight away. From a honeymoon, me realize me formula know how to do music now. The next thing is that me started say I was writing and then me notebook now. I was me this soil. What is soil? And you need
what is soil? What is leaf?
I chemo me and say me the animal school for now me the animal music no. To throw intro, now my throw chorus, now my throw without a beat, without no beat, nothing. Now my throw verse 1,
that's
verse 2.
Shit.
Yeah, now my throw verse 1, verse 2. Till now, I go through all those notebooks and everything and see. Yeah, now my kind maybe I'm close here on my connects because at that time, no, you can't even to go to a studio is a very strong, a very hard thing. Kokra won't mean to beat and as I afford the producer because you are just young. So now me truck a cat to honomo.
Do you remember the first rap outro?
Me.
Okay, the first line outro.
First line I was driving.
Or was it a verse?
It will be
an intro.
Yeah, it will be a verse.
It
will be a verse. One of those my verses I made it call because me call X Factor. And one of me verses that pulled me through the competition, because me I didn't know that X Factor was about learning people's song and singing, and I thought it was about talent. And see me raps na me the call and see one of those my first hard raps na me try and na me the call and every time me audition and na me first 2 bars ne there me pass it through.
Okay.
Yeah, and then my name Joseph. You should know that I'm legendary because I could be the father of Jesus without touching Mary. Yeah, now brother, now hear me. So I say, your friend Joseph and Para. I say, I say, okay, pass, go. Now,
see that was bars be out there to 2 hours.
Now me there to 2 hours more. Some verse in the me ye first 2 lines.
X Factor, that is a
Glow X Factor. Omoba Africa.
Yeah. And Omo is it?
Omo Ghana, no no Alisa Hotel. But the whole pass here to Nigeria.
Nigeria, right?
Yeah, until me call Nigeria.
Oh, until pass it free Ghana.
Yeah, me pass it through the competition in call Nigeria.
How was the competition like?
It was so the whole thing is that me I got there before I realized that this is how the competition is singing, and it's about people's music as well. It's not about your song. But me so no minyum bebre me ankasa minyum na me throughout the competition to even the final stages. Ghana sana ede ube call like me minyum na me the call.
Oh, okay.
Man for be the uncle.
So competition you could do say
me pass it through Ghana, me call Nigeria. No, I didn't do audition there, and for some reasons. Almost scrapping, and they were like, okay, they want to go on with these people, and then
I didn't do no audition, but
for no reason.
How is that possible?
Because when we drew Nigeria, they were like, oh, okay, they are going to do auditioning here again before we move on to the main competition.
Why?
Yeah, and see, sad time, I didn't like that.
But so what passed for Ghana? I mean, so what passed, right?
They had a ton of people, and I'm returning back to Ghana. So me call Nigeria, and I didn't do this thing audition.
How many days, weeks, or did you
spending about 3 weeks in Nigeria actually.
I'm rehearsing. I'm
yeah, and then they're not. The Asha Hotel not chilling in Kwan. We are just waiting for the decision that they would make and what they will say. And then the next thing is, this is what I think they will come and visit you personally at your hotel and then give you a notice.
Okay.
And say, for the first time, I thought it was just me, but I realized I drew a airport. It was like a couple of other people too.
And
how did
that make you feel?
At that point, it was very uncomfortable because now I didn't even know why I was coming back. Till now, I'm still thinking maybe because I was doing my own music at that point. I wasn't doing, or I didn't actually know what they were looking for at that point, and so it was very confusing. But at the same time, I was proud because a very young boy, barely 11, 12, because my first passport, I did it as a minor. So that time I made my first 11, 12, I was able to
call X Factor at the age of 11, 12.
Yeah, 11, 12, 13. So I was able to, my music was able to, my talent was able to take me outside my country. I made San Suba back. So as for that one, I was proud of it.
But in the heat of the moment, back now, we're transnational, say, niggas, we move now.
Now we not cry no lie. It was bad. And most people were asking me why didn't you audition there or we didn't see on, and not many explanation because reason there's no reason. And at that time, I don't know why, but I think Reggie too was one of the
Reggie Rockstone.
Yeah, he was one of the finalists. Reggie Rockstone, MI.
Facts,
And then, a couple of them. And Adam, Uncle Reggie, maybe son say why.
I will see it, maybe son.
Yeah.
Godfather, where they saw her, that comment section. Yeah, we see reason being fine boy about too much. Mama fine boy and spit a crack or spit 1 or 2 bars.
Yeah.
But then were there Ghanaians that made it to the main stage?
Of course, Omoba Ghana no. Omo audition wa kra omo Kumasi. I quite remember one of the people that I was Namini Omengo were 2 rappers they brought from Kumasi. Baku, a friend of Forsen. Very short that guy be.
Okay.
And Baku RIP to him. I think nanu ya yapo no nipa bi. So he passed out.
I forgot him. Yeah, number 3.
Yeah, on also kwa Nigeria.
Oh, okay.
On no any Forsen they were group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
wow,
those were the people that I went with.
Well, Charlie, we're still going into memory lane, trying to find out more about LJ. Growing up, baby LJ and I little LJ.
LJ until I and Lil Joe. It was still LJ. So and one of my switching I in the Lyrical Joe LJ still.
It's in there, Lil Joe.
Yeah, because I started and I was so small, so in there, Lil Joe.
Fine. I want to tell you because Lil Wayne, Lil Joe, Lil Bow Wow. I don't know if I started or Lil.
Lil don't know but me no. That was what I was preventing earlier. I was like, okay, so when you umpe Lil no biomenti. I only the na sasa na fire be binti change it. I know from Lil to Lyrical.
Time ben I change it.
That was before I recorded my first project.
Okay.
My first body of work.
Okay.
Changing from Lil Joe to LJ. So I just made the L Lyrical. Kwe names SSA and Sansu kwe names kakra. Me Sansu asisa L no.
But have you had people slide into your DM or people hit you up giving you feedbacks that Charlie, okay, Jack, rap they see the name so say, oh, but why don't you do a lot more singing, especially when you drop memory? Because I've been reading memory say online because the feedback was crazy.
When people move to me like that, I feel like they are new to my catalog because who call me very first body of work, which is my Kill album, King in Limelight, even Uba, the recent one, photo album and everything. I do my choruses. I do my verses. Me, I have my very first song I made drop here at the time, officially on TV. Title was Heartbreaker. It was more of high life. Like na me tunyum. Na ma sanswa rapi. So Bill Gates singing, but rapping.
So okay, I'm sure maybe Simon for Emma was our feedback is because they've stages of their careers. Partner, it was stages. And this is the time to me that you have the most bars, because me knowing you even from 2016 thereabout, this is the time that you have the biggest bars. I mean, from winning the VGMA Rapper of the Year, which is I for want of a better word, Hiplife is 30 years, bro. And some of the greatest artists that were Abba Ghana, most of them are rappers.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. So for you to be crowned rappers in no be joke. You understand? So I'm sure the biggest spotlight, the biggest spotlight was placed on you during that period. And I mean, it's not even during that period. From that time, everybody's looking at you, and the people are like the typical Kofi Kinata situation. A bar for bar rapper. What to me, I'm migrating to
from
singing,
that to singing.
And to me, what to me, a survivor in that field. Maybe to others, it be a non-survivor there, but to me, it be a survivor well in that field.
And I think that it's a field that every rapper. And they just say, "Your name yum to kakra." Unim to kakra is a field that you can survive in because rappers for more lyrics or more storylines. They know what to talk about. And so bet me at nyuma. No bet me that lyricism na ba nyum to no more. And I say storylines na ba nyum to no more. Then you have your cool vocals. Bet me yes that type of song because the lyrics now be use yama nyum no krano. It doesn't have to be too much. Won't stress it too much. But you need to get your hooks, your vocals on point, your hooks on your melodies on point.
The rap net didn't change singing.
Oh, definitely, it didn't change singing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Ed didn't change singing. So because I made an album singing, met me for just a month or 3 weeks. A full singing album, because I won't stress. Main stress it too much, but rap verses.
Now, bro,
and now we have verse 1, now we have verse 2, so I can hope you.
Yeah. I didn't think say Grandma got 3 verses.
First granted 3 verses.
3 verses, solid.
Solid 3 verses. But we even I think till now, I think Sarkodie still does 3 verses because Mr. Dini, the formula on even a song like only can promise her. That's 3 verses. 3 solid verses. Now promise her 2. Now I have verse B. Now promise her 2. Now I have last verse B. 3. Typical 3.
Obi did any brea. Because Rambo did any brea no. Oh, I read or her say, boy, it is no.
No, I mean say
but talking about
I say you got 3 verses B. 2.
Talking about 3 verses, people, most of the rappers I talk to, most say commercial value in no more so, you know, because people attention span there. But to you, why would you want to cut down like verses and do like 2 instead of 3?
Me cutting I have me mom there, but me cutting is I never just say FIFA guys they me didn't na begu musu. FIFA guys na fe ma piano ni na fe dia kana ha nti me my say even if within a year me pour me commercial if it is singing whatever it is me that particular day there is a culture.
Okay.
I was say rap, okay, because you know able to me branch to the other genre and do it, but and also this rap thing too is part of Ghana, a side of Ghana that hold it down a lot, and someone needs to hold that culture. Okay, I say Oko Nigeria to see Hennessy Cypher, Chocolate City, because that side of the game they need to keep it alive.
Talking about keeping it alive, I'll come in this with this question: rap music and rappers and singers. Why am I not for the value to almost the most?
Rappers and singers.
Yeah.
Why am I not for the value to almost? Yeah. That's a very hard one.
Yeah.
Because even say a fan from just if we take it away from Africa and we go like the whole world, we have big rappers that people respect, and we have big singers too that people respect a lot. And see, I think singers know. For respect, I don't know how I'll answer that, but the ones that are easily likable, like are the singers. Yeah, it's very easy to. Oh, what you for guess? Yeah, singers now we're dangerous. I said, I'm going to dance kakras and suka hwa.
No, they are for I'm fucking boys.
So it's easy to like them, but legendary singers be so honomo. So come now, some of these people and we are legendary singers. Uba Ghana, we have some of them as well that are legendary singers. That almost zone, and people put respect on them a lot as well because genre of rap no akwa it is ruffians. I say ruffians. It's the president by friend me say membra na me baby man on the crown. I wouldn't want to go and rap fully to him. I was me packaging in a way, and then not me the singing because most rappers are ruffians. Why your team will be why? But singers no don't know about me.
That's a fella good in spotter no she.
No just spotter. Also not authorize it with government want to. We have friend right to your back. Oh, rap or say Baba using vulgar words be and I say BB I'm or Montino rappers no they stay away from rappers a bit, but singers no they are more welcome.
Do you think 30 years maybe the conversation about Ghana 30 years Hiplife Baby do Ghana it's time for rappers to try and clean up a little bit now I'm talking about this because I sit down and I look at singers of Ghana, right? And I compare rappers of Ghana. Now I heard when it comes to endorsement deals, when it comes to shows, when it comes to like talk, like general talk, like how people are like. It's like the singers are like
be brave.
That's a endorsement.
Rappers need a few. So
I'm typical hip hop. I'm typical old school hip hop. When I see that, she keep me a little bit. Say,
your brand positioning and also count.
Okay.
And I used to stress on these things. me even when I do my rap songs, me try video and I'm making sure say it's a very clean rap video, very on point, because this as we used to rappers the general completed being one black and white and as even beside dry top brand position ni na brand positioning na and all those things
and
oh endorsement you never find but if we also polish up in a way our visuals are clean, the way we go about things are clean, the look and everything is cleaner. Yeah, so you bet me penetrate those places easily, and people have done it. Like international wise, we've had people like Jay-Z, Kanye. They've had those deals and things because more polish. Even though sometimes they they polish up nice and then they go for those things. And
that's what it is. I mean, 2024. I'm out for a year of truth. I'm out for a year of facts. Also, 2024, 30 years of Hiplife in Ghana. Because Godfather Reggie Rockstone, this is 1994. That is 1994. Or drop is or started all drop high life mixed with rap, and he termed it Hiplife. Growth, Hiplife growth. How do you see it?
I see that we've tried. I see that we've tried. Yeah, because when he brought it, at that time, to even put it in this system is hard. Even till now, Crown Crawford, like I said, to be a rapper in this system is hard. But it has been able to survive. Even at a point, it became like the biggest export of music that Ghana has, and some of the biggest artists that we had going international, global, all came from this same particular genre and everything. And now we've gone to a point where we've been able to see BET stages, Grammys.
As a singer,
BET need the rappers nana. Rappers nana.
Y'all niggas better put some respect on this, man.
Yeah. It's very important. And it's been improving. I mean, recently, if we would term what we've had people, Stoneboy, we've had Sack, we've had a lot of people. Even D Black has gone there before. We have Sharif representing as well and everything. So I think that the growth has been there. It hasn't been stuck at one place. Nah, the growth has been there. It's a
but talking about it's moving and everything. Advancing, now it comes up with different
styles.
Yes, styles. In the United States of America, I'm pioneer this music form or music genre. They have gotten to a stage where even the OGs are saying, like, some don't really fuck with the new school niggas because they really don't hear what they say. So at some point in time, I'm a producer crowd. To me, I was like, cut that shit up. I want to listen to some 50 Cent. Put me on some Busta Rhymes. I want to listen to that shit because I can relate better and I can actually understand what they're saying. In Ghana, it's no different. I mean, it has moved to the level where, as it stands now, we have drill music. I influence your sound. And I think recently the Asaka Boys, one introduction of the Asaka Boys, the whole Kumerica vibe. It's like drill based, and I infected virtually like everybody
everywhere.
Your stand on drill music, because the old school people don't really want to say it's Hiplife.
They don't want to say it's Hiplife.
But in Yankee, Lil Durk is still a hip hop artist.
Yes, it is Hiplife. It is still Hiplife because this is locally acquired. We ain't instrumentals. Like your productions and everything are different. The slangs we go on there to use the melodies. Even though it was sad steps of the drill. It's still our and see, I may me rapping it, however, I will go on that beat, Hiplife, no matter what I will do, because of where I'm coming from, where I'm doing it from. Some literal devices I may use you. And see, India, we will. And I quite to say, Reggie by or be far away anyway, no the boom, already now your general that now your high life, and as I feel and also become a Hiplife. And see, yen so bibia beba bia say am piano na ebo so sese ya
I was able to be champion.
Ya fa bia na yen so ye de become one and Dope Nation say Ghana piano. Aha, ya bobi. And see, so I think that everything that is coming, we are also looking sharp and taking some musician or rapper, or if you are a musician, why it say you are like water.
Okay.
Yeah, you take the form, the shape of that thing. You are able to go through. You do 2 cup more. You do go pen more. You take that shape.
Yeah.
You become like, so we are able to go through everything. That's the only way. And yes, I will be at one place.
But don't you think that has also, because when I have conversation with some of the entertainment pioneers, some are like of the view said, as a Ghana, you were too many genres, and that has divided, further deep in the cracks of divide when it comes to our ability to focus on one genre and be able to push it. Yeah, because like the Nigerians, and every time they will come into our conversation because they have successfully found a way to break into the international market. The Nigerians, as it stands now, Oxley Beckers or Afrobeat artist, same way Davido Beckers or Afrobeat artist. Black Bones Beckers or Afrobeat artist, Burna Boy Beckers or Afrobeat artist. But you get to Ghana and when somebody blow up, no, hey, trip up, hey, Ghana piano, hey,
I think
no, because even in Hiplife, Sonny Achiba had Hip Dia, that's Hiplife and India. And Caesar say, or no, the Hiplife, contemporary hip cont.
I think we have already saying the plenty journal is not our and the conversation, the youngest and the conversation we're supposed to stamp what they know we for first. Is it high life? Is it hip life? We stamp on that so that when they mention, like this, the same way I was in Nigeria for, but when they mention Nigeria, they know that Afropop now. So for years to come, if they mention Nigeria, they are going to associate. It's like Ghana here, who mention Uba tribes, your tribes be brave, but Ebia or Adriana be or boy and him say, hey, Uncrofor will, Banco and Uncrofor, Fufu, we know, and PCA we know, we know who to attribute that with. So, but it's still one Ghana. So but almost say about Banco na so bet me I say before and Eddie Banco and so muna omuka banco. Doesn't mean that before don't eat other things. We eat other things here, obetimi edi and PCA fufu and everything. But just that anytime you mention Banco, they will say that it's these people. This if like we stamped what we do and can we stamp on it now, when say okay, high life, other genres never, but we can welcome them and do them. And your problem, but still they will know that this is it. So I think the problem goes way back again to the pioneers of whatever genre it is that was supposed to be Ghana's number one. It goes back to them how they stamped it.
Would you over classify or say what type of artist?
I'm in Ghana and I do rap music, so it's like that's like Hiplife.
Into we a Hiplife artist.
That's Hiplife.
Rappers in Ghana, you know, so we a Hiplife artist,
as soon as you say hip hop. As soon as you say hip hop, the party say we need Ghana boom. What to every Ghana and all born from but me Ghana producer no be beat no so no in every Ghana everything that we are using it might sound very foreign and everything but met me to chorus no na me the tweak a chorus no met me the gang kakra film met me the Eric kakra film. It is our thing. It makes it ours and you know you be naming hip life no matter what.
So what LG Ajia to see is on a hip life artist. We a rap or Ghana, they are we a hip life artist. So we a hip hop artist and now we a drill, we a trap.
I said encouraging name or buy or naming the Ghana hip hop anchor. We always say we are doing Ghana hip hop.
GH hip hop.
Yeah.
Okay.
GH hip hop.
Okay. Well, we're still having a conversation with my
the only thing is that if you go me call out there now, I'm going to feature somebody. Let's say me call other African countries or USA now, I'm going to feature somebody. When I play the music to them, it won't be so different, much different for them because it was taken from them, so they will know it. And if you all know beside me, I met me and say, oh yeah, this is hip hop or everything. But Uba Ghana is hip life.
Okay. Okay. Well, still talking about Hiplife and music, how I are transforming in our generation. Of course, everybody wants to see their music genre being number one in the world. And which genre in Ghana do you think say was in Kosa level? Because we have so many of them.
Oh yeah, we have so many of them.
But the impact now, when they say if like we had focused on it, it would have taken us there.
Well, me, I grew up hearing. I mean, we have different genres, like Hiplife being the very High Life being the very first one, and then Hiplife also came and all that. But to say what has represented us out there much more right now, currently, is definitely Hiplife.
Okay,
it's definitely Hiplife.
It only said if we are to rally behind Hiplife in its 30 years of existence, it can really break that market.
The same way that I mean, the Asaka Drill was rallied behind and worldwide like that at that point, because Hiplife came from a point where it wasn't there was no social media like that. There was no viral going on social media for it to go. But still, maybe at me drew. And see if it was this era, Anka. Or my title no or Grammys or anything that Hiplife from Ghana or Hiplife from this, but it's still not too late.
Great, but Grammy considered best world music performance. They
drill,
GH drill,
yeah.
How they now taste? How did you feel?
It's still a win.
Yeah,
it's still a win for us because the party say, within the year, no year one now board drill be good now far. You're good.
But one kasa said drill na. Sound, the drill sound. I know you rap on drill beats because you've been in our studios. What said drill beats? What said drill beats? Also, but then looking at the type of drill that you do and the type of drill that, let's say, what foreign lands, do you see difference?
The drill that we do in Ghana and the foreign ones are definitely different.
Okay.
Difference nedia wahonomuba. And then the people know they understood that they said Ghana drill.
Okay.
Not just drilling, Ghana drill. So however you are drilling in Ghana no. Drilling our paedriano really alcohol.
Your conversation may take a different turn, Kaka. Looking at some of the industry issues, of course, would be high button one would be Play Ghana. And Play Ghana campaign, I mean, it's one of December in a Trendy. I think Small God started a wonderful campaign. Personally, if you ask me, I think he just as there were certain elements of it not any well thought through. But then the whole concept of playing Ghanaian music, nobody hates it. Everybody loves the idea. But when you heard it, what came in your mind?
Yeah, when I heard it, I was like, first of all, I was like, why is there a fight over this in the first place? Because I'm like, and you're new to other countries, so these are things that they do. It's them first. It's their music first before anybody else. So. And yet it shouldn't be a surprise that we also want to do the same thing. It be a medium, like senior fast with the PN, how some people twisted the story out,
Okay.
Then again, I feel like say conversation, if maybe if it was left to me, this is how I'll go about it. Okay. If I was maybe Small God and I have that power, that initiative to do that, this is how I go about it. Okay, I know you, know him. These are the gatekeepers. We are going to have this one behind doors.
Okay.
We call the typical DJs that are the ones that control the things. Call them the bloggers that are the ones that control the things. Then we have this meeting behind all that. From this time to this, because people have done it, but it's just behind us. Press saying okay, these are their intentions. No, behind us. From now onwards, this is the thing, the agenda we are pushing.
Okay.
This first. They say about one thing, but you didn't see any meeting or anything. But of course, Ghana. Of course, we have our grounds. No. They will know that now these people definitely they took the idea. But but when we brought it out in the open like that, and it's like some people too felt left out, say no money, no more. They were invited and things into BF and the narrative now. Or pushing.
I was about to ask you, say, Okubi.
I just saw it online, so maybe name say anything like that. Was even David.
Yeah, some very great.
Yeah, they born you more Ghana.
You say what to Ghana? When your artists are Ghana be.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's the thing. And such thing no crampo no. Omuye crown o man free artists no. They call the specific people that are really important, the key role players of the music that go around in Ghana or more boy. Even them cry alone can control that narrative very well, because we have like the top bloggers in the room, we have the top DJs in the room, the top there, and then we are saying this is what we are doing from now on to this 70% this, 30% this, or 90% this, and I think that's how it would have been good.
OJ Felicena was a conversation that should have been backdoor. There was no need for us to have the Ministry of Information get involved, the creative art sector, minister, and the minister is ready.
Because the baby is a DJ now. Me give foreign money, be na me buy foreign music, and you didn't call me to come, right? All I saw is more TV, so and more internet. So say if you no call, you see, you say and say, minty, because I'm still taking some good foreign money, and I'm here. But if I'm brought, but if I'm brought close, and at least they make me understand that this is the narrative behind us. And no cry no. Grofona majija na from us. Omu name some call back door meeting. My call meeting no boko na my back and me jija no cry still. I'm on key.
Anyway, we're still looking at some of the industry conversation, and one of the hot button conversations, and also Spark 2023 should be Kim Promise interview and my brother here, Kojo Sheldon, I have here, where he spoke about the fact that there's no unity. Question Papa Bian said that any artist na emu, and you being an artist, I mean, you've me sure say so many artist friends. Mudim Komone they Kim Promise or a writer now.
Well, once will be a right when it's story mo. Okay, what they are saying, but sometimes some of these artists they are also like an orchestrator of that same thing that they say to somebody in somebody's story. Because to maybe Bettina said there's no unity within the artist, so we need to come together. What try to reach me that on one I mean to or now no her interview is because crowd count yes. And I think as for that one there, it's something that we have to work on. I was say the young Juma because Ghana arts like we see ourselves and the ampa or kind of say it didn't. It's only few that would open arms and Okrano. Competition is there, and competition has split BBR.
Competition in what sense?
Right now, I'm moving even from competition. I'm moving from talent to achievement. Like achievement as in show or Germany. Means next week, me ball we Holland baby with a bigger one to show you say and see as a crowd boy maybe to post with you congratulate you and answer bibisa because because now we are the place where everybody want to be like the first person to do this, the first person to do that. Wow. My VGM me win here. Probably later before I even realized that I was the first person to be nominated for the very first time. And in that type and won the very first time. So, but if it was something previously I had already known say Obian we need a first time nomination that it's in my dream. So like I want to be the first person, and that's the first thing I'm going to use to brag everywhere. And see, it's like say no competition like artists like everybody's like will be able to tell yes like Shana is smiling at Hagi cry still back of the mind I got to say back in the days rappers we rappers, we are friends and we are all vibing until we enter the studio and there's a beat. I was saying drop it 16 would be our killer 16 or they be killing in here.
But because it's on the rap level, that's supposed to be like healthy competition, right?
But I don't think it's healthy and no crowd is not even healthy anymore. I'm sure you now call rapid do I be traverse and go free. Yeah, but why is the problem? Why are people complaining that rapid do? Why it shouldn't even be a because me to me say do you sing too much. It doesn't sound right.
No.
So nobody should even tell anybody that crowd rapido do.
Okay.
It means there's a problem.
There's a problem.
There's a problem. Yes.
Yeah,
there's a problem. The young car say be too young to dance. So be focused. Vocal dead do too much there. But we rap here. Catch us massa. We rap do.
That means an issue.
There's an issue there. Insecurity. Yeah.
But for if artists are supposed to come together, what do you think will happen to Ghana music?
I think say we can go, like we would have been bigger and further than we are right now, because imagine say I am the one that I've gone to my winning Grammy and I am not intimidated by any other rapper or any other singer. I'm not intimidated by them. I'll rather bring them close, and I can call the Grammy CEO and be like, you people have to really check this my guy out or put it out there, because maybe then just a post from me or just a call from me can make the magic happen to another person. If that other person too is not greedy now, no so better me. Then it's like they say, if you alone you become a millionaire. There's no joy in it, because I was who sought you be but what to me the 1, 2, 3 people too swear almost greedy almost better me extend hands.
So Sarkozy does that a lot. Yeah, but so with relationship with Sarkozy, because I know from BB Badays, no.
Yeah, personally, no. In me, my story, people might differ different, but in me, my story, I always say it everywhere I go. So my story is different with him. He did it for me. I mean, aside BB, but he came on my song without taking a dime, and then we put it out and everything. David.
Hey.
Without taking for that particular feature, even me, I would request say, on that business level, but at that level, at that beginning, no, and everything, no, or you're free. You didn't take it.
Because lots of people, hit Sarkozy and they like. Me sure say once I want to know what that type of relationship, you know. I mean, when you read some of the articles that pop up, especially on the Samini issue when it popped up, and I think it was made worse when it got on radio.
On radio, yes, it's true.
On Hits FM,
it was crazy.
In some way that I'm sure it wasn't planned, but then I say a go overboard a little bit. And the subsequent ones we on social media, on a Kwao, on a Edem, on a Freddie Mayway, like what takes your video reply?
I can't say, and yet even those times before when we were working, it's not every time that he would reply. It wasn't every time that he would reply back. He would come and reply, because me leaving message, and I know that it's a very important message. If I set video dates, my baba related the video dates. You set video dates, this. And so now you know that it's a video shoot. Everybody know how planning a video shoot is. It takes time. Baba reply. In my case, that's how it was, but it's not like say.
But like, how long has it ever been? So I text you on 1 year, because
those times, no, like probably a week.
Or
reply, and sometimes out of the blue, no, on afraid.
Okay.
Challenge here, saying out of the blue, but that wasn't something that I was controlling. Say, Chinchina me messaging, he replied immediately. Nah, it's not like that.
But apart from that, you know, I'm for when people say stuff like that about him, and you're on the other side. What is like going through your mind?
I'm very conscious about such thing, because your story was different doesn't mean say intro and as a baby sir and so I want to stay in my truth, what I experienced with the person. Maybe I won't him say personally that okay, for our narrative, this is my narrative, this is how say nyame edimi bone dia metimi aka say wadimi bone that's the one that I'm standing on.
Sometimes it gets online and people are bashing him here and there. I'm for me and the corner the other end. It's like
no crown apart aside the artists that on your more issues or they have issues with him or yes, they do that. No, normally it's the normal people. Online now, they don't have any personal What's them now by idea? Forget it.
But maybe can say be a emphasis be a Samini to BBC at or let's say any other artist because I think you mean like democrats to 2 be near the other two. So if there's a conversation like that and people are squeezing his neck, as somebody that you have experienced the other side of him, would you like think of jumping into, you know,
to say something,
like not to defend, but to tell your truth,
to tell my truth? I don't know. That's a very critical position,
technical part.
The only thing I do is wonder about why. Why is it that? And now Kwakwete says he's human and your person, you know, but sometimes you ponder at the back of your mind, so why did he do it for me? But why are these stories coming out?
I say this because okay, maybe I'm in a Yaruli and I hold you down on a certain project and I will be sir. And people are saying, "Oh, Slim, you're a fucking boy. Slim, say." I would expect that maybe, that's the situation.
Online. Yeah, definitely. I would like to say something, but mostly is when I am questioned. Because see, it's me cry. Movie to me several times on these kind of issues. It was the first time. This international banter, these beefs and everything.
Yeah,
it was the guy was somebody that was going at Sarkodie and then Obi treated me and he came at me too. Me need to call back and forth. You know, people assumed say I jumped in for Sarkodie. Even them from their country feel like say Sarkodie and sending me power. So to come and fight for him because he cannot fight himself. Yeah. He's a man on it, like he's his own man. I was fighting for myself, and yes, of course, if this is a brother from my country too, they are
automatically
representing me, but basically for myself. In this situation, one say Akwakwete say Emialade has said something. Say Unipanye Bibia Manana say. Another artist from a different country can be. Now my real can be offense. Business wise, to later I might be in that person's country trying to do business. Now Daniel Sam say, oh, now no me can say. But me, what I know that I do best is in person. Me they make it like if outside online, in person they make it chose a Charlie.
Be antisa.
When the party be on tisa, situation
choose a better route.
Choose a better route or anything. It's some situation that has held the person. But personally, this person is a cool person because say now I am I like to do that in person. But outside online, to say compound house. Even what can you say no? The attack.
But talking about people who held you down, people who would, because I've seen Sack tweet and post links to albums several, not just one, several times.
I think when it comes to big artists that has really tweeted my link and put me out randomly, he would be one of the people. Then I have EL, and them has held me down as well. I might forget a couple of them, but these are people that are like Omudimia, they've put me on.
Throughout your career, artists been or hit you up, a big you up, because hey, Charlie be like right now they are rich.
It was a couple of them, but even recently some happened. But I think the very first time, I think 2 years ago or something like that, I was trying to get a collab with Calligraph Jones. So me hitting me up, I introduced myself. I was like, oh, I'm this person. I think today I still have the chat in our Instagram. I'm this person. He was like, yo, don't introduce yourself to me. I know who you are.
Damn it.
So I was like, okay, yeah, the work is going. I think even recently before my Tim Westwood freestyle, before I reached there, it was like, Charlie, like it was like your people are buzzing. Like this was something that he was eager for because of the kind of support that was coming from here, the people that were buzzing on them to put me on and everything. So yeah,
it is what it is, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I just my special guest here, Dim Komo. He was street, so and you didn't come here. You issues one by one. But talking about the beefs and all that, has it helped your career? Because undoubtedly, I mean, we can never have this conversation without touching on them. And it's all about celebrating the artists as well. But has it in any way, shape, and form contributed to your career? Because you've entered into quite some number of them. And as a rapper, rap is Rap is a
it comes with it.
Yeah, it comes with it. I mean, who's the best MC? It comes with it.
I think personally, no, beef comes to either help you in a good way or a very bad way. But it also depends on the artist that you are right after the beef. How are you shaping the narrative and everything? Because in Nkrofo went into beef and they left with the image of people seeing them as beef artists no matter what they do. Or person any other side of them. And that's one place I want to hear you can drown at. And
slippery.
But me personally, no, because any beef that I went in, or any beef that I even ever going or I went in, is something that I determined, said, this thing that is coming, I'm going to make something.
Commercialize beef.
I'm going to make something out of it because maybe I'll come with my game. When I come with my game, it's going to make somebody listen to me. The partner say, Ebia, Congo na mini obi beefiwa. I need to be so good to a point say obi tie me or Congo on my back. I say, but who is this guy? Let me go and listen to his other music and things. And after the beef too, no, I'm not just an artist that Mitzi Hokeka. I don't have plans for my release. So after that, the people that you've gone to capture through that beef, no, you welcome them to wherever it is, your fan base, your page, no. Now your plan as an artist still goes on. You keep feeding them and keep saying that's how you keep them and you benefit from that. I think.
Has there ever been a situation, a beef situation that you got caught in, and you said some things in the songs, and you were like, Charlie, be like this one. I may go overboard a little bit because recently I think Strongman. I apologize for some of the words that he used when non-medical back and forth. I think he apologized because they realized that Charlie, I said the crossroad though.
Me about could be banana and no crana me apologize, but now if you no more threaten me so much I was I had to do it, but I think that was during the COVID era, many Cameroon for me and and I happen to mention I happen to mention a leak that killed a lot of like people in their country years ago because the leak was poison. And I happen to use that in a song and it would be easy. And some things you have to be smart about it because even somewhere last year nanka was me getting to December nanka was me call when I be boom manko. So imagine say I didn't apologize, business beba. You have to go there and go and do something. You know, say people are after you because what can for family say through those things and they are angry. Say
too hot
zone to even go and touch and I'm not touch here. So at the end I think I apologized for that.
And online. You refuse
I say but rappers in the video still best in the chrome go so drop it this song mommy.
Cameroon for is still on
the best in there. I want to me to be mommy. Comedians in this song mommy.
Comedians in Cameroon. Wow.
This song.
But some beef better than sometimes you say that this wasn't really necessary. Had there ever been like that? Like on a day or two, Charlie, we can't come on a slide here.
We can't come on a slide here. I don't think there's one that I wouldn't say wasn't necessary, but just some of them. One
maybe for your own mental health.
For your own mental health, and some of them, I think I always used to say when it comes to Ghana, no, I wouldn't do any beef because Ghanaians don't know beef as beef or anything. Only your favorite artist beef here is forever. And artists in any way cool crampono or the people there and the people associated to them is forever. If they ever get any position at any radio station, any TV station, if they break or cool, and that's Ghana. Some time ago, Shatawale was cool with Kwakese. But on the stage to perform, you know. So that goes a long way to tell you the kind of people that we are. And then they are still they will hold it.
It is area who say GHD audio be am if you be at the so crab be you.
Oh, they would say me me can be at training.
Sing It is what it is. We are still on the street loud lounge with LJ and talking about your last project. Baby, and now we're expecting a project in Medru.
Yes, for a photo album. And anytime I'm doing a project like an album or EP or everything, something that I'm expecting to it to be fruitful in a long run. Because albums and those things are not for just the week or the month or the year. These are things that last like it's for your catalog. Build your catalog and see. Especially the very last one that I did, it was a step. It had growth from the very last project that I dropped as well, and this one also had its growth, and it was very good. I had a couple of them on there. Merichiao, I was able to put a bit of outside Ghana on it, features there and everything. So I think it touched bases that I wanted it to touch.
2024, you're gonna say?
Media me babe starting me year cry, no because me Kwame. Me am work for Kwame ebe lunch back. Very heavy one.
Who said more drop a couple of pictures together. And so I'm assuming said there's a video being shot. You were recently spotted in South Africa together.
We worked on this massive banger, and then we went to shoot the video in South Africa as well. Aside other things that were done there, we went to shoot this particular video as well, and in a few weeks it's coming out.
But drop it,
and then I made it a year last year.
I don't know how this year. So this year, we definitely fit August. And this year we know there's Kwame Eugene project about to be dropped. Are we expecting an EP this year? And I said album be this year.
As for no make keeping us, so maybe make keeping us surprised because maybe year roll out in the year, but me were planning that. Since I can be BCC, I give you out too early this thing. But the very first one is Kwame Eugene Bedrop. We all know that 5th August too is coming, and this year I think I'll be much more to on a feature run as well.
You do a lot of features, right?
Yes.
Okay. Internationally, country band or so I want rap music. A survival or that you're surprised?
Hey, Sierra Leone. Like say African wise, so Sierra Leone, and then almost rocky hip hop. And almost like even hip hop that Ghana don't listen, like ghetto hip hop, that type of ghetto hip hop na a papi or hono.
And
that's kind of hip hop, no. And so show my biggest rapper no crazy see. I mean, money the
get to
the catalog now. Hear the kind of hip hop, the like the most respected rapper there, the kind of things that they like, even though they are open to all other bangers, regardless I'm a piano, any other, but a banner type of hip hop. Now I was shocked to see that this thing is like a big thing here.
Okay, country bands so now almost more rappers and wasn't committing like them for dominate. Where they don't do shit like
we did here.
We get rappers, but we don't do shit.
We did here. And me the Ghana.
Rappers swap, but
I would have said South Africa, but the rappers are doing something.
How about Nigeria? Because recently there's Chocolate City here, freestyle, and I think it dropped like yesterday or a day before. Wow.
Once to say cipher no more and it's nice. Could we have such thing? Because we have the rappers, but are we like, will we all sit inside that room like and beats down?
Yes,
you go. No matter who you are, if you just return from the Grammys or whatever, it's rap. Can we? So what me organize it bisa.
What me that say me rap with my friend now ma. My friend now ma me about you.
What the mic number 2 of you.
This time rap my friend now ma. Hey na dia ya ma rap it.
Yeah, but I think say that's one of the things that
we really need to.
Because maybe why am I fair? I feel like we we have some rappers that we could also
don't you feel fan base in the creative side?
And also
don't you feel that?
And also because Hennessy about the cipher about Ghana we don't have Hennessy cipher. Why? Is it because we don't have rap? Yes, yes, Hennessy. Is it that I told you so now on Jim and I said, I don't know
to push it in that direction. Okay, I feel you on that.
And also,
I think Michelle and yes, I watch them. As I watched the thing here, it came to mind. But what got my attention the most was comments underneath it where there were pictures of Ghanaian rappers that people could match them.
Could match up. Like, for example, once a beat, you go to cipher.
Yes.
VGMA. When was the last time we had a cipher?
Some VGMA in there.
But now we used to have VGMA used to have cipher. Right?
Oh, VGMA don't have cipher.
Or was it BET?
No, BET.
It was BET.
VGMA
but how can we not have? Because it's like us.
Yeah.
It's part of this thing. It's one of
and
our core
things.
things.
And rap has been one of the main genres. Music.
Music na do. Until VGMA say nanka cipher ye jinim. If we had rappers, but me sure say
because they feel say you be real on internet no. Is it that?
And no idea internet be but me we are madam for we are friends and your cause cipher so na say grofo say almost why idea and I say me my idea. It's the people. I don't know way. That's their narrative. It's the music we are giving it to them. Let them push it. But as soon as you start going into closet and feeling bad, and I can sometimes in microphone narrative artists being sworn fans are catching and say, "Hey, Sanipa we many."
But truly speaking, I think fan base and up till now, the world has been deprived of
lot of great
collaborations. I mean, there's no Achiame and Lord Kenya record. All because
fights.
Fans, back then, maybe come say Bantama Street.
Was fans bet me threatening say woo, person you be who say win the power you be drop and those are your fans.
One the bonyo mamu woso mo Achiame Batafi Street Jam mo 2 years Lord Kenya. So it fucked this whole situation up. Competition I say up till now, we still don't have some powerful collaborations. Even Obrafo, Lord Kenya, we don't have it. Why?
It's very hard.
But
do we have a Chami Kwame Obrafo?
We don't have a Chami Kwame Obrafo. But your execution hammer compilation.
Mumie no also.
No, Mumie no ni so. Ochame Kwame.
No.
And a war hammer
beatsu.
But Obrafo ni so.
You see, and all this is
okay. On the end, the meet man say share on your fan base because Obrafo also Ochame Kwame come first. He go drag out. But now let me put this. Of course, I mean, once you're a rapper, you listen to some of these greats. And I was privileged to be at the 90s Jam, the Joy FM 90s Jam, where they did some verses. And now Omubo, I think one of the verses that caught my attention the most was the rap group thing, where they did VIP and they did Book Back. VIP Book Back, who were you going for?
Hey, Charlie. Book Back hard group because singer no Book Back can obetimi arapia mi
come on not WhatsApp
medal. VIP be my people, but with this one day I'll go with
Book Back.
Yeah.
They also did Lord Kenya Obrafo.
Obrafo.
Ochame Kwame Obrafo.
Jesus. Nah, this is too hard. This is too hard because I always tip my hat off for Ochame because our delivery be and some kind of way that he was going about it, concept-wise, delivery, and it was editing. This one, I'll pass this one. I'll pass this one on.
Okay. Because people feel anytime the conversation about these two rappers come, people feel it's like Nas Jay-Z.
Yeah, it's hard. It's very hard, especially between Ochami and Obrafour, because like Ochami D or Obrafour, like to even be mentioned next to Obrafour, no, yeah, because of the status that he held at that time. But Ochami came. Let's say Obrafour came, right? And Ochami came, but for him to be even mentioned next to him, the party said like he really came in hard. And as a rapper, his storyline that he will pick the delivery. Me mostly self on only delivery was hard.
People rate Obrafour ahead of Ochami Kwame looking at the level impact.
Okay.
And also how groundbreaking the flow net here. You know, because it was some on a hammer beat, there was some like revolutionary shit. Like something we've never heard before.
But I think if they had Ochami as well on Obrafour beat, it would have been crazy.
So hammer beat in
because he once a delivery. If it was delivery, Obrafour 1-1. On what 1-1, but Obrafour no those times the style that wild Ghanaians from brothers, it came from him. Came from him. Those styles. That was all him. And at that time, he was the one like Sansta no Bianye, he was the one solidifying that style very well. Bass. Now, so that's him.
Straight. Talking about that, I'm Floki Stone Sako, one of the hot button.
Who? Floki Stone Sako, where they meant to meet you see. Where they meant to meet you see. I was
also trendy. And also trendy.
I didn't get trendy, but I don't know. Met me, I can know personally at all, but on the mic, one when
As we wrap up, you know, your fan base, everybody, I'm sure, for 2024, they wish you well and all that. Yeah. What message do you have for them?
Charlie, it's a new year. We want everybody alive. Just know that the great things that are coming, we will say how this year as usual. But if you don't have life to witness it now, we're in the dainty. Just take care of yourself and let's jam. Let's support. Let's double up the support and push, like we say, push more positivity this year so that some of the dream collaborations and things you want to see, let's push more positivity and let's push the great music out.
Man. So a positive year, a year of positivity from LJ, Lil Joe, now Lyrical Joe. Me sure say we are lyrical. Charlie, keep it right here because the street is always what? Watch it.